Rivaru, and welcome to the big team preview of the team ALPINE ALCREMIE. Interesting name, interesting logo, interesting persons. My name is Rex. I'm the German part of this international team, and I have a partner with me today, and it is my good mate Leon.
Yeah, what's poppin', what's poppin'? Yeah, I'm the Austrian part of this team. My name is Leon, and yeah, I play competitive Pokemon since 4 years already, and VGC since Sword and Shield was released. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to join this team and play with Rex together.
Yeah, I'm very thankful that you joined me as a partner with this team. I never played VGC before, so I'm a totally newbie here.
Yeah, he is.
So you are my leader.
Of course.
And yeah, I never participated in the VGC Draft League, so this is yeah, a new experience for me. So jokes aside, yeah,
Of course.
it's my second season of the UGA. Last time I yeah, participated as one person, and I played very badly. So I think, did I won even one match? Maybe one, yeah. So it was a very bad time
what?
for me. What?
You won only one game, man?
Yeah. But just because I had really no fucking time at all. I had no
Yeah,
time
I know.
to team build anything, nothing. So yeah,
I can help you out with that this time.
yeah, that's
No
it's
problem.
very cool that we can split our time
Oh, yeah.
schedule a little bit. So yeah, I will just switch the graphic shortly. No, this was Leon's head. So yeah, so here we are. Yeah, we will do our team preview in the draft order we did. So
Exactly.
yeah, as our plan was, and we picked step by step, and this is the way we go through this whole team preview here. So maybe Leon want to start with our first two picks, because we had always double picks because we were the last in the draft order, and because it
How
was
did it work actually? I mean,
what?
that was how did it work that we got the last pick and the first pick every round? It's crazy.
Yeah,
How,
I mean,
how are the odds?
because the draft system was that ridiculous, because we had the snake draft, but the draft order just stayed the same.
Ah, okay.
It never changed.
Ah, I see.
This is why we always had a double pick. This draft system is kind of ridiculous, but it was as it was. I mean, in general, we could say, honestly, we had the best position. We had the best
Oh, yeah.
position of all.
Definitely. Yeah.
Because if you have the last pick, you can just rearrange your draft system, your plan you have, because of the snipes happened probably, and you can just adjust and double pick.
Yeah, and there was some snipes.
Yeah, there was some snipes, which is
Yeah.
kind of weird because we thought our draft one was kind of unsnipable because we just had an uncommon draft plan, I would say.
Yeah. Not really common Pokemon, I would
Yeah.
say.
So just go ahead and start with our two
Oh, yeah.
first picks.
Yeah, the first pick we choose was Regirock. It's a pretty interesting pick in my opinion, because it's not normally seen too often, but it got some success in the last VGC Draft League in the last season, I think. Did it win?
I mean, Regirock won some tournaments. Yeah, it won some tournaments.
Yeah, and we was choosing it because it has a pretty good synergy with our rest of the team. You will see soon, and it's a pretty good Pokemon overall. It's a great Dynamax Pokemon, and has a really good ability with Clear Body, prevents for Intimidate, and with Weakness Policy or stuff like that, it can hit really hard.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And especially in a Dynamax format, it's very bulky.
Yeah.
overall, and this is not an unimportant factor here. And yeah, I think I was unsure if we get this pick just because of one person. Because I know that Cholaine, the champion of the UGA first season, is I think a big fan of it because he used it in some online tours and was every time a big fan of it. And I know I know Kentakio, which is participating in the NPBL with me.
Yeah, he has that, okay?
Yeah, he has it, and the thing is, he kind of hates it in a way because he always have to bring it because it's too good.
Ah, I see.
He has some ones he want to bring, but they will always outclassed by Regirock because of its bulk, because of his move pool, because the move pool is kind of decent in my opinion.
Of course, yeah. There's great coverage overall.
Yeah, and the side effect of it's a rock type and can in Dynamax just set the Sandstorm and boost its special defense.
Yes.
Paired with his very high defense and good HP. Overall, a very solid pick in my opinion. Yeah, I mean it was your pick to be fair, but I'm fine with it. I'm just kind of scared that I just see every team preview or see every week and I want to say, oh, I have to bring it because it's too good. But we will see.
Yeah, we will. But I don't think we will bring it every week. There are some teams that have checks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's really good. It's really good.
But I think overall, I mean, potentially you could bring it to every week because it will just be a bullet sponge. It will tank just hits.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, okay, so yeah. And the second pick was one of yours.
The second pick was Meowstic, male, with the Pranks ability, and it's really good partner for Regirock because it can set up screens and make it even bulkier, and can make some speed control with Thunder Wave, the usual prankster stuff. And yeah, I think it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, and in our plan we needed some Pokemon with Trick Room as well.
Yeah, and it can stop Trick Room as well with Imprison stuff. So yeah.
Not even that. I mean, we just needed one Pokemon which can set up Trick Room. And because it's a prankster Pokemon, it doesn't really care about the speed games. So yeah, even though it sets the Trick Room and it's not that slow a Pokemon, it's pretty fast, but because of prankster ability, it doesn't fucking care.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter how the speed how the speed of the other Pokemons are. It's normally +1 priority because of the prankster ability.
Yeah,
and that works pretty well.
And it has a lot of mechanics you can use. I mean, the fake outer is an important factor as well. I mean, the Dynamax format is not that good as a format for fake out, but it's decent to use anyway. And Helping Hand it has as well, I guess, right?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, which I always love because you can just avoid fake out as well with Helping Hand.
And also it has Quick Guard, you know.
Yeah. And a lot of good support coverage. I mean, this is an interesting part here. I think at the end of this team preview, I can tell you that I just maybe used one Pokemon in VGC.
Of the whole team?
Yeah.
But that's the fun thing, I think, of draft leagues in general. You don't see this Pokemon too often.
Yeah.
You know, there is a certain meta and you see the Pokemon that are doing well, you see them more often, and that's not the thing in draft league. You can make every Pokemon good. Yeah.
And it's with Meowstic, I used before Meowstic females because I never was able to get Meowstic male, or it was too expensive.
The competitive one.
Yeah. But yeah.
But it's also decent. With competitive, it's a great ability.
Yeah, I think so too. I like both of them. Pretty decent job. I mean, they can build pretty bulky as well, so I'm kind of happy with that too.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Then I maybe go ahead with our next round, because we had a double pick as well, so round 3 and 4. Can you just help me with the order, because I'm kind of lost with that?
Of course. We are now in round 3. It was our third pick, and it's the ant. It's the ant, you know.
Oh, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is the one I mentioned I used before in VGC. The only one. And just because I had a triple hustle team.
I remember that. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it's fun, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, played it a few games. It was a lot of fun.
I mean, I think Durant overall in VGC it was a big thing a couple of seasons, but then everyone forgot about it. And the interesting thing is, if you bring it to the current meta, you would kind of be surprised how good it performs. So Durant is, weird-wise, kind of a sleeper pick.
Yeah, it had great success in the first couple of seasons of VGC 22. 2020, sorry. But then it got forgotten.
Yeah.
I also don't understand it.
Me too.
Because it's a great Pokemon. It hits really, really hard.
Yeah. It's kind of bulky on the defense side, so don't underestimate that. I mean, it has only one weakness, which you can kind of easily outplay there. And the good thing about Durant is it can just step boost the defense, which I always like. You can, with Helping Hand, you can just knock out one-shot Dusclops.
Oh yeah, you can nuke stuff easily.
Yeah, which not every Pokemon can do. So it can the move coverage, the move pool is very wide. It's very diverse in my opinion, and you don't even have to play it with hustle. You can play a support Durant as well if you want to, with entrainment stuff or so.
Oh yeah, true and stuff. That would be really fun.
Yeah. So I think Durant is very underrated, and maybe some people will be surprised.
Yeah, and the first 3 picks are already really cool because Regirock can hit the fire types.
Yeah.
Meowstic can help Durant with stuff like Rain Dance and the fire moves, you know.
Yeah, Helping Hand, Fake Out, maybe a threat or so. Yeah, or just go for speed control with Thunder Wave stuff. So there's a lot of potential synergy here. It's interesting because there was some poll, right, about how would you rank the teams overall.
Oh yeah.
And from 16 teams, we get the 50th place. The 15th.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I don't understand why. Really,
me too.
I can't.
It's kind of weird.
We have a lot of Pokemon that you don't see too often, like Steve was mentioning it. But come on, 15?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. I mean, if that means that a lot of people just underrate the team and we can surprise them, okay, I'm fine with that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I loved and in our draft plan was we discussed the picks so we could build them with synergy, but we just told it to each other that you have 2 picks, I have 2 picks, you have 2 picks, I have 2 picks. So we have to kind of live with those picks. And it was an interesting thing, I think. And Durant, this was the one Pokemon next to the next Pokemon I wanted. everything was not that important for me, but Durant and the next Pokemon was very important for me. And the next Pokemon,
continue and tell them.
I think it was Noivern, right?
Yeah, exactly. A great choice.
And Noivern was a pick for me because, or from the two of us, because I wanted a Tailwind setter, but as well I wanted a Frisker, because Frisk is a very good ability in draft. And Noivern has a lot of cool potential. I mean, I love to play just with Draco Meteor and Eject Pack, for example. You can do stuff with another Pokemon we picked later, but I just don't want to tell that thread here because I want to use it. I want to use it.
Yeah, they will see.
I will use it. Yeah, and Noivern overall is just I wanted to use it because I never used it before on a let me say competitive level, just for fun matches. And the interesting part is that Meowstic and Noivern were in the winning team of the last UGA season from Chilean.
Oh, okay.
But this wasn't But this was not the reason why we picked them, right?
No, not really.
I mean,
Noivern overall is a great Pokemon. It's a great Dynamax Pokemon as well.
Yeah.
Not really just support orientated. It can also Dynamax and be a threat.
Yeah.
By himself.
And type-wise is synergized kind of perfectly with the 3 before, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like I mentioned, Meowstic has Rain Dance, so you can just spam Hurricane.
Yeah.
And Tailwind makes Regirock faster and goes brrr.
Goes brrr. Exactly. Yeah, and then I mean it has Taunt, it has Tailwind, like we said before. It has a lot of cool spread moves. I mean, even though Heat Wave is a cool option here, and I think the good thing is we needed some Pokemon which is as well a special attacker, because Regirock and Durant are very hard hitting physical attackers. Meowstic is more of a support. I mean, it can chip something, but overall it's more support wise. And Noivern can be a threat on the special side.
Yes, it can.
So yeah, I'm at this point I'm really I like our team to this point very much. This 4 or kind of perfect, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. It fits really good together.
And we didn't get sniped till now.
No,
I think so.
Everything was fine at this point.
Yeah. So we needed. So what was our thought process here? What did we need as well in our team?
After this pick?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, we was debating between our G-Max Pokemon. What was like you said, Durant was your favorite, was your most important thing to pick, for our team. And the next Pokemon was the most important thing for me because it's also in our logo as well, you know. So I wanted it, and yeah, let me introduce our next Pokemon. It will be G-Max Alcremie.
Yeah.
And it fits really well because we have the Steel Pokemon, we have the Dragon, and now we have the Fairy as well. So we have the Fairy Dragon Steel Core already. Yeah. And I think it's a pretty decent Pokemon. You don't see that really too often. It has some success with Lapras. If I remember correctly, did it won a regional or something like that? I'm not. Or Fefsi's Players Cup.
Yeah, it was. I think it was an online tour. I don't remember exactly which one, but yeah.
Yeah, and it can really make the Pokemon even stronger with Decorate. That's the signature move of it. But it can also be a threat. It has great coverage overall. and can support the team, in my opinion, also pretty good with some of the other moves, not even just decorate, also has fake tears and imprison. I don't. You can also imprison stuff, and baby doll eyes is a great move.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mystical fire to lower special attacks, you know.
And
And also it has two great ability, in my opinion. Sweet Whale and Aroma Whale are great.
yeah, of course. Because of especially if you think about maybe a Sun Core with Venusaur,
Yeah.
you can just fuck that up.
Yeah, sleep is pretty important in the Dynamax meta. It's you see stuff like Sync, stuff like Hypnosis.
And another interesting part, in my opinion, is about Alchemy. It has a kind of interesting speed tiering with 64.
Would you say something to a Trini?
Yeah, to Alchemy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think what a
admit.
very interesting part about Alchemy is the speed stat, because it has 64.
Yeah.
So it's not as low as probably Lapras with 60. So, and you can play it as well in Tailwind to outspeed a lot of threats as well. And I think as a Gmax Pokemon, it's very underrated in my opinion.
Yeah, I see that also like that, because we have also Meowstic with screens and
Yeah.
Alcremie under screens. You cannot break that too easily.
Yeah.
And it also with his Gmax move, it heals himself and his partner, I think.
Yeah, of course. But I think on a citrus berry level, or
yeah.
I made the experience on the ladder a few months ago, where I faced some Alchemy, and at the first battle I just get stomped. Because I wasn't ready for the bulkiness, and the Gmax finale regeneration just fucked me up. And a few battles later, I knew about that factor, and I had to attack every fucking round to this Alcremie to get it down. So it's a kind of a bullet sponge, if you're not be aware of. And on the special defensive side, it's very good. It has a good special attack as well.
Yeah.
So, and we can play it like you said, offensively, support-wise. I mean, I know about some weird ladder teams which use Scarfed Alchemy with a kind of slow Dragapult.
Okay. It's funny.
Yeah, there was some weird stuff on the ladder, but it happened. Yeah.
You can see it, yeah. And we can, like you mentioned, we can use Decorate to buff our Neuron to hit even harder with a Scarf, or even Durant.
I mean, imagine a plus 2 Durant probably does some damage, I would assume. Yeah, it's very interesting. I very like that. I mean, I hate fairy types, but because of this is one very special thing here, I'm kind of happy you would have wanted to play that.
Yeah, I never played it before.
Oh,
I didn't get yeah, I never was playing it before. I don't know why. It was also a sleeper pick for myself. But this time it's draft league, it's not the ladder or a tournament, so I can use it. And I'm pretty hyped about it.
Yeah, me too. And then we had the next round, but I think at this point we get sniped a few times, right?
I don't think now it's still fine, because it's still a double pick.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's the next round, I think.
Okay,
then got hard. But for the next, But for the next we got Blacephalon.
Oh yeah, you're right, Blacephalon. So it was kind of a wish pick from you.
Yeah.
So tell us why.
Yeah, it's the same like Alcremie. I didn't play it before in VGC, and I wanted to see how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, it can sweep. It has a damn high special attack, and you can just make Dynamax Regirock or Dynamax Durant, doesn't matter, and clean up in the end with Blacephalon.
Yeah. And get a Beast
also,
Boost.
yeah, exactly, with Beast Boost. And also, I don't know it will happen or not, but with Alcremie's Decorate, come on.
Yeah. And with screen support, it may be even a little bit bulky. A little bit.
A little bit. If it's Dynamax, it can take a hit, I guess.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Urshifu's Wicked Blow.
Well, I mean, the good thing is we needed some very special offensive Pokemon, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, Noivern is fine and Alcremie is fine, but a fast, very offensive special attacker, which is this Glass Cannon, of course. But the interesting part is, I mean, it has 154 special attack, I think, but as well, it has 127 attack as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I wasn't never seeing a physical Blacephalon, but it's a draft league, like I mentioned, and you could see it. You could see it happen. I mean, Max Phantasm is a great choice to load the death of the opposing Pokemon. So yeah, it can hit pretty hard then, I guess.
Yeah.
And it has also great coverage in the physical side.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. I mean, there's even Will-O-Wisp, which is fine as well to have as an option.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty fast Will-O-Wisp, and Taunt is also great. So some of you could see a support-orientated Blacephalon.
Of course. And the good thing is, it's a ghost type, and I have a rule. I never will go in a draft league without a ghost and without the dark type. This is a rule for me. So I have to have a ghost type. Because besides of Kangaskhan, it's immune to Fake Out.
Yes.
And yeah, I really like it. We have a lot of cool text we can play with it as well. We don't talk about that currently, but you will see. I mean, I maybe can say, maybe I will use it in week 2. Just to mention it. And then I will not use it, and our opponent just prepared for it. I would love that. Yeah. So in our next pick was...
Oh yeah, it was theoretically Mudbray, but wanna talk about it that we already put it away?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, yeah, we choose Mudbray, but before the draft league already started, we traded it. It's gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we have Piloswine instead.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about Piloswine?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Mamoswine. This is, I think I can tell, because I used it whenever no one was using it. I never found anyone of the ladder with a Mamoswine, but I just late game sweeped a lot of teams. And Piloswine is not on the same level, but it has some decent options for us. And to have a ground ice type is very cool as well. I mean, it's a two-sided sword, the typing, in most cases, but I think especially with the ice shard, we can have some cool stuff here.
Yeah, the priority of ice shard means we can also use some weakness policy Neuronns.
Yep.
For example. And yeah, also it has Bulldoze, which could also work with Regirock together to proc that weakness policy.
Yeah.
And it's pretty bulky with Eviolite.
Especially if you think about Thick Fat.
Yeah.
It can be even bulkier for weather matchups, and I mean we could even go for swagger stuff with that mon.
Yeah, with Oblivious, and
Yeah.
it has great ability, like you mentioned, Oblivious, immune to Intimidate.
Yeah.
And I really like the typing.
Yeah, and it synergizes as well very good. I mean, you can go with it in a Dynamax if you want to, just max Rock Fall and support Regirock on the special side as well if you want to.
You can also support it with Decorate.
Yeah.
I mean, a Dynamax Piloswine with +2 hits pretty hard.
Yeah.
And it's pretty bulky with Eolite and Dynamax.
And I think, doesn't it have Yawn as well?
Let me check. No, it doesn't.
Sure. Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, but overall, I think for a tier 4 pick, which is the important thing to note here, it's very cool.
Yeah, it really is.
I like Map Brave, what we have before as well, but
Map Brave was okay. It was okay.
It was okay, yeah. It's not no Mudstale, but it was for a tier 4 pick, which is tier 4 is the trash tier.
Yeah.
And we got sniped here at this point, because I think we wanted Magneton.
Yeah, we was debating because we got pretty good hitters with Regirock, Duran, Blacephalon, but they can't really break water types.
Yeah.
So we was looking for a electric type or something like that, and then Magneton got sniped.
Yeah. And was one of the few good mons in tier 4.
Yeah, there are not many of them.
Yeah.
Trust me. It was pretty hard to choose a good Pokemon.
Yeah, but at the end you just checked tier 4 a little bit more, and you thankfully told me about Piloswine, and I was kind of hyped for it. So yeah.
Yeah, me too. And it can hit water types, I guess, with Freeze Strike. Even it doesn't have a great special attack.
Yeah, of course.
But we have Fake Tears, so...
Yeah, maybe you see Specs Fake Tears supported Freeze Strike. That's why.
It could kill, I think, a Gyarados or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We have to calculate probably. But yeah, because of the tier 4 was just a trash tier, you have to live what was left.
Yes.
So, and at this point, I think for the next round, because we always have to wait until 2 rounds are kind of over, we decided to go. No, we had to arrange our plan, and not a little bit. We just
we discussed a lot about that. I remember.
Yeah. I mean, the thing was, we just recalculated how many points we have left in the free tier, and what do we need in our team? What is left? So, and we switched a little bit, because then we decided, okay, the tier 4 is a trash tier, but what we need is there are better picks in tier 2 than tier 3.
Yeah.
So we decided to just change another tier 3 pick with a tier 4, so we can pick a tier 2 as well again.
Exactly.
Yeah. And mostly because of the fact that we needed something that hits water types.
Yeah, and the next Pokemon can do it, in my opinion. And it's also a tier 4 Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's Cinccino.
Yeah.
So we have our normal type, and it can hit pretty hard with Skill Link.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fast overall as well.
Yeah. 116, I think, right?
15.
15,
yeah.
okay. And it has decent coverage overall. And maybe I would like to play it with a King's Rock to make opponents crazy, because they get flinched every round.
I can see that. I got messed up so many times about with King's Rock and Skilling, Tail Slap, or Bullet Seed, doesn't matter, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the fake out is no, it doesn't have fake out, right?
No.
I was kind of weird. I thought every time it has fake out, and I searched in the move pool, and okay, it has no fake out. But I think it has yawn.
Let me check. Yawn.
But
no, I'm sorry.
Okay, but it has after you.
Yes, that's the big point of it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
After you is a great move. With Regirock, what is not really that fast. It can be really fast with it.
Yeah.
And Piloswine as well.
Yeah. But the important thing here as well is that we have kind of a switch in for Blacephalon, if there is a ghost type.
Yeah.
Because it is so frail, you have to have some pivoting stuff here. Yeah, Chinchino, I mean, I never played it before, but I kind of like it. I just wanted to try it sometimes, so now it's the time. And we'll see how it will perform and how often we will bring it.
Yeah, I don't think we bring it too often, in my opinion.
Me too.
But but it could have some matchups, of course.
Yeah, 100%.
And get the opponent off guard and can make pretty interesting stuff.
And just don't kill me if I Dynamax it, okay?
No. I mean, Max Strike is also nice speed control. So
yeah. But at the beginning, as we planned with Chinchino, we had Mudbray in our thought process because there is some synergy with Mudsdale and Chinchino because of the stamina ability and Bullet Seed.
Yeah.
So we decided to go with Mudbray, but yeah, I think overall Piloswine is the better pick, the more versatile pick, and the better pick for a synergy in our team.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I think at this point we get sniped, I don't know, 6 to 7 times. So
yeah, the next pick was really hard to choose.
Because nearly every next pick was a snipe, kind of. I don't know why, but it happened.
Yeah, and we were still looking for our dark type. Like you mentioned, it's one of your rules. You need a dark type.
Yeah.
And there was not many left.
Yeah. Not many good left.
Yeah. But we found a good one. We found one. So you want to talk about it?
Please no, because design-wise I hate it.
Come on, it's cute. It's cute, kind of.
Yeah, if ugliness is the new cute, then you're correct.
Oh, then I'm cute.
Okay.
No, we are talking about Drapion. It's a great Pokemon in my opinion, and has a really, really good typing.
Competitively, I would agree 100%.
Tell them why you hate it design-wise.
Because I love Scorpions, and they did that. So it's kind of there's a concurrent of Lego. It's called Duplo, and it's like a purple Duplo thing. Not a cool Scorpion, but hey, there are some fans of it. Okay, but competitively, I totally agree.
Yeah, and that's also some success with the Players' Cup. Some Australian guy used it.
Yeah, you're right.
And no one was expecting Drapion there to come so far. And we will see how far we go with it. But I think it's a great Pokemon and can hit fairy types with his poison typing, of course.
Yeah.
Has a great ability with Sniper.
Yeah.
So if it crits, it hits really, really hard. And has also some support role, I guess. Some moves. But yeah.
I mean, to have a Pokemon with knockoff is always a good thing.
Yeah. Let me check it. Yeah.
It should.
Does it still have it?
It should. It
Yeah,
should. Yeah, it
it
should.
has, it has it. Great.
I mean,
Because I was not sure between Stun Tank and Drapion at this point, but Stun Tank doesn't have the knockoff,
yeah.
but this one have.
Yeah, and overall, on the offensive and of the bulky side, I think Drapion is ahead of Skunk Tank a lot. The speed tiering is good as well, and especially it has good bulk, naturally bulk. And if you think about Decorate Alchemy support with Drapion Dynamax, I mean, it can just steamroll teams if you not be aware of.
Yeah. And Max Ooze here helps Alcremie as well to hit decently hard.
Yeah. Yeah, overall, I think competitively I like Drapion a lot. I mean, I saw Drapion in 2 VGC draft leagues, and it always were a big performer, and it was always underrated. No one estimated that Drapion would play a role overall, but sometimes it was a kill list leader.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it steamrolled in one best of 3. It just steamrolled through the opposing team and picked 8-0.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah. I mean, the typing is awesome. If you would have a Alolan Muck, it's even better than Drapion, but the typing overall is just amazing. And then
the typing is great. It has a great coverage with this Ice Fang and Fire Fang. So it's a pretty good Dynamax Pokemon as well.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted a Zoroark, of course, because I just wanted to play it, but it was sniped before.
Yeah, it got sniped. Yeah.
And so I calmed down and said, okay, Leon, you're right. It's a good choice. Let's make that.
Yeah, it was one of the hardest choices, in my opinion. The Dark type, it was not really that great choices to make. You know, there was, I don't know, stuff like Tangleist.
Yeah.
Shiftry in English.
Shiftry.
Yeah, exactly. And other weird stuff, Pangoro, which is also not that great for us.
Yeah. I mean, we had Absol on our list as well, but the problem with all of those before mentioned were that they kind of frail. They are kind of frail, and I needed some consistency in our team, and Bulk is always kind of a consistency, and Drapion helped the team a lot, I think, type-wise, and what it can bring to the table.
Exactly, like I mentioned, we cannot. Blacephalon is pretty frail, and to check certain ghost types, we need a better stuff like Shadow Ball switching or Max Phantasm switching or Phantom Force switching. Chinchino is also pretty frail, but Drapion helps out with this part.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, and the thing was, I analyzed at this point or before, I think at one pick before, I analyzed what the other teams just need now. This is why we picked tier 4 relatively early with 2 picks, because I looked over all teams and I saw that nearly every team needed 2 or 3 or 4 tier 4 picks, because they went the road that they picked 3 tier 1 picks.
Yeah.
Which was kind of ridiculous, and then I thought, oh man, fuck. This trash tier and fucking nearly everyone needs 2 up to 4 tier 4 picks. What happened? So yeah, we needed to go that route to pick this tier 4 picks before. And because everyone needed this tier 4, we were pretty safe that we get our tier 2 pick as well.
Yeah, because there was drafting this really early.
Yeah.
And in the last rounds, they just got some trash.
Yeah.
You will see them have pretty bad Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, maybe some of them you can utilize, but not all of them are good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make the argument if you just have a very, very good sixer, so a six-pack of Pokemon, which performs pretty well, synergizes pretty well, you maybe just can ignore the last 3-4 picks.
Yeah, you can just play with that 6, the whole tournament, the whole week, the whole league, you know.
I mean, it's kind
Just
of
don't bring it.
easy predictable, but if they
Yeah.
are that good, then why not?
Yeah, you see it. You see it now. Also, the people are just playing the same Pokemon all over again,
Yeah.
and it works. So
Yeah.
maybe it worked for them as well.
Yeah.
We will see.
But if you look over our team, there is a core, which is maybe the oldest core ever created, and it's the Fire, Water, Grass core. So, and you just kind of like to have it.
Yeah.
We have Blacephalon. So, what we need now is a fighting type as well. And you
And
came
what type?
and you brought to the table one specific Pokemon, which I not had in mind, but as you mentioned it, I thought, well, of course we pick it. And
Yeah, we needed a water type. We
Yeah.
needed a fighting type, so we took Keldeo. No, we took Poliwrath.
yeah. So why did
Yeah,
we?
Poliwrath.
Yeah.
We took Poliwrath for. We have, like I mentioned earlier, we have Rain Dance with Meowstic and the Swift Swim. Poliwrath can hit really, really hard. No, you don't see it too often. I don't think you see it ever again. I never saw it on the ladder, but it can hit really hard and has great support moves as well.
Yeah.
It has stuff like Icy Wind, it has stuff like Hypnosis, what is pretty hyped, you know. You can just put the Dynamax Pokemon to sleep. Haze is also a great option, and with stuff like Max Knuckle, for instance, it can boost his attack stat and hit really hard in the rain.
Yeah. And gives the partner the attack boost as well.
I like it. Yeah, exactly.
And it has Belly Drum as well, not to forget.
Yeah.
And
This one is great.
it get buffed a little bit because now it has a good fighting type move with close combat.
Yeah, it just got a Circle Throw the past generations,
Yeah.
I think, or Drain Punch, stuff like that. But finally it has close combat. And also high horsepower.
Yeah, I mean the move pool is
It's
pretty
a
decent.
Weird horse, but yeah, high horsepower is great. It's a great move. It's just weird on Poliwrath, I guess.
Yeah, kind of.
But yeah, it's a weird horse, so yeah, it's our Keldeo for our team.
Yeah, the good Keldeo. I mean, you can even go for flinch waterfall stuff if you want to as well. Put a King's Rock on it and go on.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a weird poly toad then with a King's Rock, but yeah, why not?
I mean, okay, you can make the argument the base stats on the offensive sides are not that high, but on the bulk wise, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, we have a great bulk in our team.
Yeah.
Really good bulk.
I mean, I can even see some fake shenanigans with Poliwrath as well.
Yeah, of course, you can also play it special.
Yeah.
It has Earth Power, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, Scald, stuff like that. So you can also play it special, of course.
And I think if I talk just for me, this is maybe the pick you brought to the table I love the most of all.
Really?
Yeah. I'm kind of hyped of it because I never used it before, but I have a little personal history with it because it was the first shiny TCG card I ever had.
Ah, great.
It was a Poliwrath, so yeah, I just kind of like it. So let's just...
Do you like the shiny color?
No, I hate it.
Yeah, me
I mean,
too.
it looks like puke.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now you ruined it for me.
Yeah,
Thank
you're welcome. But yeah, I'm kind of hyped about that pick. I think it's very underrated as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And-
Swift swimmer are always great.
Yeah, I mean, it has a water absorb as well and damp. So
Yeah.
we can just stop explosion shenanigans if there are some... I mean, someone has Sill Valley, so you can expect explosion shenanigans.
And some of them have Dracofish as well, so
Yeah.
and with water absorb, it's great.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. So, and there's one Pokemon left, and we waited with that until the very end because we were kind of sure that no one will pick it, just because a few people just had a tier 2 Pokemon left, and those had already electric and the grass type, so you can probably imagine what comes now. It is.
Not a ghost type, no.
Yeah.
It's Rotom-Mow. It's Rotom-Mow, the only electric grass type.
Yeah.
And it's really great for this team. It really is.
Yeah. I kind of love it. So I love the fact that we could just change our plan to have another tier 2 Pokemon just for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great choice to make it. And it's a really good Pokemon. It can hard really hard. It can set up with Nasty Plot. It can support the team.
Yeah.
Stuff like screens, stuff like Will-O-Wisp, Ally Switch. It's really good.
I think so too. I mean, Leaf Storm is one of the highest base damage attacks that a Rotom form can have. So you can even go... the Volt Switch is a very good option as well, not gonna lie, to pivot out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Pillow-Swine pick here makes even more sense to me.
Yeah, with the Ice Shot weakness policy. Yeah.
So I think Rotom always is a threat. I mean, if you think about the ladder or even tours, if there is a Rotom, there is always the threat of a Nasty Plot. And if a Rotom has set up a Nasty Plot and the person has a Dynamax left, then you have some problems.
Yeah.
So you can't ignore it. This is the fact here. You can't ignore a Rotom.
No, you can't. You can't really do it. It hits really hard, and it has a great coverage. You know, also with Dark Ball, Shadow Ball, there are great coverage options as well. Even
Discharge,
especially with Dynamax. You know,
it does have the Electro Webs and Discharge as well, right?
Yeah. Also, speed control.
Yeah.
Eerie Impulse is a great option as well to lower special attack.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about Regirock and Drapion and Blacephalon, there is a ground type weakness common. So the Levitate helps here as well.
And the grass Pokemon, of course.
Yeah. But the most important fact here is that we can finally threat water types.
Yeah, with one Pokemon.
Yeah.
But it can hit every ground type, every water type, you know.
Flying types.
Yeah, exactly. We don't care about the Swampert or Gastrodon because we can hit them with both, you know.
Yeah.
So, or a Milotic. It's really good.
Yeah, I think I never used Rotom-Mow before, but if I look at the Rotoms, I hate them design-wise, but I kind of like Rotom-Mow. I never used it before, but I always wanted it, so I'm pretty happy I can finally use it.
Yeah, me either. I use the other Rotom forms, of course, Rotom Wash, Rotom Heat. You see that more common, but Rotom-Mow is also a really good Pokemon.
Yeah. I think the other ones were on tier 1, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I mean, and you always have to admit that Rotom is kind of a bulky Pokemon. Besides, it has a very low HP. It can be pretty bulky.
Yeah. There's a great defense that
Yeah.
on both sides.
And the offensive is very decent as well, and good speed stat, because I think 2 picks before we had a little gap speed-wise, and this 80 to 95 was a gap, and with Rapion and with Rotom we just filled that gap perfectly.
Exactly. Yeah, I was also not sure how we filled that. You mentioned, but we did a great job, I think.
Yeah, and I think we didn't doesn't have to do too much compromises.
No, not really.
And at the end, I'm fucking happy with the team. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty hyped about this season.
Yeah. I like you said before, I'm very surprised that we were ranked that low.
Yeah, me too.
But hey,
I can't understand it. I really can't. But they will see.
yeah. I mean, I watched Silence, and I forgot the other dude. They did a team preview over all teams.
Okay. Analysis and stuff.
Yeah, and it kind of analyze, and I think in 2 parts. And they mentioned that maybe we get ranked that low because we had a lot of Pokemon which you never see in VGC. So if people maybe not look that deep in the materia and just look over the meta, and would say, I never saw the Pokemon before, and that is trash, and that is trash, and that is trash. It's not good at VGC because you not see it, but it's a draft league. And maybe this is the reason why we get ranked that low.
Maybe they just know Durant, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they should know Regirock as well now, but...
But they will see that they can't underestimate the team,
Yeah.
If they underrate it, they will get hit pretty hard from it. I mean, of course, the most of them you can see them more commonly in singles, but they can also be really hard, big threats in VGC as well.
Yeah.
If you make build correctly, of course.
Of course. I mean, if I would choose one Pokemon in our team, which I would say, okay, it's kind of trashy, I would say Chinchino.
Yeah, me too.
But one Pokemon of 11, hey, it's fine.
Yeah, maybe we'll trade it, we'll see, but
yeah,
for now it's fine.
But to trade it, there should some people trade their tier 4 mons as well, because there's a lot of trash in this tier.
Yeah.
So yeah, this
was discussed a lot about this trade option with Chinchino, but for now we couldn't find any better one.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy, but hey. But yeah, this was our team preview about the Alpine Alchemies.
Yeah.
I think we are both pretty happy, and we're hyped about the season. Maybe just to make it a little bit easier for the other opponents to think about our minds, we did a plan. So Leon will play every I don't know the English word for ungerade.
I play let me see. I will play the first, the third, the fifth, like that,
Yeah. I mean, I check it. Odd. Okay, odd.
Really? Yeah.
Okay. So.
We're odd week. Okay.
So Leon will do the odd weeks, and I do the other ones. just to
The
make it
not odd one.
not the odd ones, the unodd ones. Yeah, of course.
The straight ones, I'm not sure.
So yeah, we're looking forward to our opponents. Yeah, we'll see what will happen. Just maybe do a like and subscribe to the channel. Make a comment. What do you think about the team?
And what is your favorite Pokemon of this team?
Yeah,
Let
of
me
course. We have to double check if this league is allowing nicknames. I don't know if we are playing with the Battle Tower rules or the normal VGC rules.
I saw that we play the Series 7 rules, so I think there will be no nicknames.
Sad one. But hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so thank you, Leon, that you joined me today to do this little team preview.
Yeah, of course. It was pretty fun. It's the first time I'm on this channel, so yeah.
Yeah, right. What happens to this channel? We need more warriors here. What is this all about?
But
So,
yeah, I will upload my battles, my games. I will upload them.
Very cool.
With the help of Casey. Shout out to Casey on this part.
Just go to his Twitch and subscribe.
Yeah, Casey_VGC, subscribe now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will upload them. So
Nice.
Stay tuned for that.
Very nice. Me too, of course. So we'll see us a lot. Okay, so thank you very much, and bye bye.
Bye guys.